the crunch.
enough to get Tyranitar down to the red HP, but full restore, that's going to be inevitable. We'll soon put that back up.
The reason why we're doing this before PBR is pretty much just a test run. It'll pretty much be only today, maybe tomorrow.
We now have a staring contest between Lunala and Tyranitar.
But was using the Moon Geyser beam at this point a good idea, considering we're going to need it for Acerola?
Well, that move put down Tyranitar just down to 1 HP.
But hey, at least we managed to tank that crunch. Nebby's getting back up there in levels, managing to get closer to the rest of our team.
We take up one last Shadow Ball, and that takes down the Tyranitar.
Not the best run, but not too shabby.
We have defeated Olivia with no faintings, but we do have some Mons who have just a small amount of HP left.
No way you made it all the way here? Michaelis87, have you not watched Twitch Plays Pokemon before? We've been getting to the Elite Four more and more quickly compared to the original Red run. How long's it been? Only 8 days?
It's usually because of the less amount of viewers and with touch controls as well, which have definitely helped it when selecting moves and switching Pokemon around.
People were complaining about military mode in Anniversary Crystal, but it was pretty much just touch controls for a Game Boy game. One length is lit up, but we need a total of 4 to challenge the proto-champion. Will it be Kukui as we come to expect, or will it be someone different? I legitimately don't know. I'm just speculating.
Gee, that's spoilers. I said it didn't play Sun and Moon yet.
That's your own fault. It's been like 3 months. Randomized Tormon. I feel like I'm not a fan of Tormon because it feels like too insular to people who actually know Toho. And pretty much all I knew was the music.
I really like Toho. My entire YouTube is based on Toho. I'm totally not a sellout, but...
Fair enough, if you liked it beforehand, totally cool. I just feel that it doesn't quite work for a TPP thing.
Definitely. Like, try and do bullet hell in using lag.
I remember when Rebo was like suggesting we try playing Undertale properly on our stream, but it's just like, God. Game Master Cairo, I was spoiled on 4chan's VP board, like the pleb I am. No, actually I wasn't. I was spoiled on the TPP Discord. I was spoiled about Nebby's identity on VP, but it was the TPP people that were like, oh my god, Kukui's the champion, except he's not actually.
Wait, literally, so are you over 18 or not?
I'm 22.
Good. You sound younger than that.
I'm a grown-ass adult, but sounding young is kind of my thing for voice acting and things like that. Hey, you folks out there listening on TPP, if you need voice actors, especially for little boys, don't take that the wrong way. But me, especially because I do an American accent, which is a little bit more Texan than it should be, but it means that I can disguise my Australian accent.
I can do British.
Of course you can do a British accent. Australians can do British accents. It's just quite easy to do.
Yes, correct. Well, we're going up to Acerola now. Is that how you say it?
Yes.
Well, the spooky Acerola has arrived, and we are now challenging it with our... it's Acerola who sends Golurk in, and we send out our Lunala Nebby thing. Yeah. We start with a Moongeist Beam.
However, we've already used the Moongeist Beam several times. No, only once.
It was enough to one-hit KO the Golurk, and now we are going straight to the next Pokemon, Delmies.
And we don't bother to send in Queso.
Seriously, this is actually like the second time I've seen this theme I have no idea what to talk about because it looks so bizarre, in my opinion.
You think it's going to be something like water because it's an anchor, but it's actually grass and ghost.
Well, it's down anyway, so it's a good
Who
thing.
cares?
And then Duck goes to level 88.
Exilify. Ash is still voiced by a woman, Sarah Natacheni. I mean, she's not Veronica Taylor, but she does a decent job.
We go to Cosmic Power once Driftbloom is sent in, and it increases our defense and special defense. And that definitely did matter, as we have clung on to 6 HP. Oh wait, no we haven't. Oh, that's just like, wait, that didn't work, that did not matter, really.
How high can your voices go? I don't really know. And whenever I do voice acting stuff, I immediately change it to an American accent. My voice hasn't been stretched enough, even though I've been talking for the past hour. I can't get as high as I need to go.
Rest in peace.
Anyway, I'm not voice acting now, I'm commentating.
We send and the toucan.
A flying ghost against a flying normal. This isn't a great matchup. See, I did your PR chase line, you can be happy now.
Oh, I can do one. Drill pick. Bam.
Nice. Down goes
Drizzle is down. We send in
boy. In comes Frostlass. Will we change or will we stay? We're gonna stay. But we get hit by the poison naturally. And down goes Lechugan.
Currently deciding which Pokemon we're going to send in next, and it seems that for now we have selected Duck, our Swanna. But
the Duck managed to do pretty well against Swanna last run, but we all know Queso would be a better choice.
Now try to see if Staraptor is a good one, and we have put that one in.
Naturally, after all, it's TPP. What do we expect?
It's Ice type and against a flying.
Well, we regret our decision and attempt to switch to something else. Unfortunately for TPP, Nebby has been knocked out. We can't use him. The camera pans dramatically over the arena.
It's probably commentary, like, if you do some sort of documentary on this, you could say, here is the wild, Frostless and Staraptor in their natural habitat, the battle. Now, they are staring each other to decide which move they should use next. A quick blizzard from Frostless takes Staraptor down to low HP, and then Staraptor retaliates with a Brave Bird, which puts...
Thank you for your bravery, we commend you.
Which damage Kapows and makes Staraptor faint.
by the way, extremely.
Of course, the focus sash was a very good idea for Acerola to use in this case to make sure that they have an upper hand in this competition.
In comes the full restore, as to be expected.
We go for a Flare Blitz, which one-hit KOs a Frostless after the full restore.
It couldn't take it! It's down! In comes Gengar,
Out comes
still salty.
Gengar. Gengar goes in for a Focus Blast.
Ooh, heavy hit, but not quite. No, yes, quite enough. All we have left is the duck. But we've seen the duck pull off some impressive wins in the past. Can it continue?
We are now sending in the Swan. The air in the Colosseum is getting intense.
We get hit by Sludge Wave, we might get poisoned. But we managed to get luck, but Mr. Kane misses. Sludge Wave needs a low ball to keep us alive. But we
It
don't
did not.
make it.
Well, that was that attempt now. We black out.
Not the worst, not the best.
Blue team's the winner.
Always bet on blue. Anyway, just gonna hop up for a second.
We are now healed at the Pokemon Center and are going out again to do one more attempt at beating the Elite Four. Outside in the city, it is cold and desolate, as such of an atmosphere that makes the Elite Four's journey that more intense and dramatic. Here is our trainer, walking up and down, left and right, trying its hardest to beat all the champions, and uses his persistence in making the next run of TPP a success.
Hey folks, my brother says hi. He doesn't even watch TPP, but he says hi.
Well, that's
For those
casual.
For those tuning in, we are commentating as a sort of test for the next PBR season. I am Lumisau, and over here we have...
You forgot my name, how dare you?
Yeah, I was going to
Shinkonet.
let you say that. I was being polite.
Oh, okay, hi, I'm Shinkonet then.
That's ShingoNet. Hi, folks. Anyway, we're stuck a little stalled, considering our next move. Will we optimize?
TPP is dead, guys.
Is TPP still a thing? Oh, I saw in that Ask Reddit thread, like, what succeeded because people are weird, and I saw Twitch Plays Pokemon pop up really high up, and I was like, oh, go away.
Talking about how dead it was.
Casuals.
Well, this is a good time for me to quickly take... I've got to do some things for about 5 minutes, so I'll be back in a bit, if that's alright.
All good.
Really depends. Alright then. So, hopefully, there'll be fine with you for now. I'll be back very soon, and hand it to you then.
Oh, good. So I remember people asking, is TPP still a thing as early as Emerald? Like, somebody took a screen cap of the Emerald run where we had no, not Emeralds, Platinum. Jeez. As when we had the Stadium 2 betting up, and they were like, "Look how ugly it's gotten." And I know it's a little wimpy to get defensive about it, but I got defensive about it because I don't know, I really love you guys. I had a lot of fun with you over the past couple of years. And they missed out on a lot of really interesting things that we all managed to come up with together. And even you newer runners, I'm glad you guys are here too, keeping us alive. So, like, I'm glad we've still managed to keep on going, despite people making fun of us, despite people getting confused about us. We've done a lot of awesome things. And we're going to keep doing awesome things, starting with beating this Elite Four. And I still have my red cosplay and my Helix pendant. I mean, I just can't get rid of it, yo. I might get a little testy about run oneers, but it was a phenomenon. Anyway, in we go, making our way towards Olivia.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. Hi, Duplex.
Alright, hi everyone. This is Duplex. I'll be here for a few minutes, I think until Shinko Nick gets back. We're not quite sure how long that'll be, but hello.
Chaozu, I think probably like a month would have been a good idea, because otherwise people would have forgotten about it by then. But heck, seeing the Crystal Run pop up, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna join for this.
And for what exactly were you expecting? Alright, 10 minutes, sounds good. Okay, looks like we're starting off with Olivia again, just like usual.
And gotta keep our strats strong. I'm not Bex, jeez, there are other girls in the street. I'm Lumisao.
There are no girls on the internet.
I'm just pretending.
They all are.
Chat's getting ready for the rain dance strats. And girl is a mystery. Overshooting as per normal. How much time to Disney World? A while. I'm getting ready for your strats, but you gotta turn around first.
No, he's just admiring the view from behind.
Of course. He's a healthy young man, after all.
Then again, based on the outfit, who knows? Alright, we're starting off with Olivia again. It looks like chat's going to try to use rain dance as per usual, but we'll see if that works.
Never overrated, always hated, never compensated, debated. It is techno pun. Oh, but we hit the Z move, which we don't particularly need. We're using Hydro Vortex again, it seems.
Chaozu, what are you talking about? We never used democracy in Red. Where have you been?
According
Don't
to
you
the
know
live
the original
update, is
TPP
we're on
run was
Grunge
all
team.
anarchy?
And down goes Gigalith.
It was deluged, swamped, drowned, something by Hydro Vortex.
Yeah, I forgot to commentate it, but I did it the last 3 times or something.
Golem is sent out.
We stare each other down, preparing to move. The inputs don't seem to be moving. Or very slowly. Golem manages to hang on, but it
by
gets
Skull.
manages to get the burn off. Oh, but it hangs on.
Looks like Chap's going to take advantage of Golem's burn status and Olivia healing it instead of Brain Dance. That's probably a good idea since it means they can just outspeed Golem and kill with Scald on the next turn.
Excellent, predicted.
It's down and out. And our Queso Cat goes up a level to 87, reaching the same tier as some of our birds and our toad.
Edge Dog arrives. Tries an earthquake, but that's not going to do much. Down it goes.
Steamed by Scald.
Epic
la la
troll
la la la
from
la
X.
la 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 la.
Comes Protopass. Will we be able to get it? No, we won't because it's got sturdy.
Choo 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 Seismitoad's still isn't strong enough to take out Protopass in one hit, but we're certainly trying.
We still got the full heal though.
Yes, fresh outlook, this is Duplex.
I've only got the burn there.
Don't worry, do your best.
I watched the speedrun. Yeah, at AGDQ, I watched the speedrun of Katamari Damacy, and all I could think was our freaking lyrics. In comes Relicanth. Hopefully we'll be able to hang on till Tyranitar and keep us healthy until then. Look, we're trying with latency, but being Australian is never a good idea for anything online.
I live on
Anything.
the US West Coast. It's 2 a.m. or sorry, 1 a.m. for me. Will Relicanth heal us? Yes, it will. That's 25% of Seismitoad's HP back thanks to Olivia's advanced AI.
Just so you know, you guys, I was totally in sync on the Mumble server.
Faithful Force, it doesn't. You have to wait for Rain Dance to run out, and then you can start again in 5 turns. It's really annoying. It shouldn't work like that, but they should fix that, but they don't.
Really can't use this toxic. We're not going to be up for that much longer.
Depends on if it uses Protect or not in the future, because if it does, that'll result in a lot of toxic damage on us, even if we take it out soon.
I know, right, Minor Cause? I'd love to move to America to get my actual voice acting career off the ground. There are no opportunities here in Australia.
Yeah, it uses Protect. That's gonna be another turn of toxic buildup. Zeus. Afternoon.
My Moonspeak is not quite good enough. I did 2 years in high school, which is a bit better than most people, but I wouldn't call myself anywhere near.
Alright, we've made it to Olivia's last Pokemon, Tyranitar. We'll see if Seismitoad's able to take it out, or if we're gonna have to use some of our other Pokemon to do that.
We don't have Rain Dance, but we do outspeed despite it'll be using Dragon Dance and all that.
Scald does about half of its HP, and Tyranitar decides not to go for Dragon Dance and instead just use Crunch to take us out.
Ooh, and we're down.
Chat selects Lunala. Let's see if it sends it in.
My accent is closest to what's known as a cultivated Australian accent. Sounds a little bit more British than most Australians.
Chat seems pretty torn about what Pokemon to send in. They keep selecting different Pokemon and then canceling it.
Consider sending in the duck. That'd probably be a good decision. However, it's still pretty
physical
fragile.
attack is much higher than I expected. Normally Swana's special attack is higher.
It's still fragile, though. It'll probably go down in one.
Yeah, none of its stats are that high other than its speed. I'm honestly surprised that it does so much damage with Grapefruit. Hi, in the end we send in Incineroar. The chat might be trying to use Cross Chop, but the problem with that is that Tyranitar is holding a Choco Berry, so we'll see if that works.
Oh, we hit with the Leech Life. Not a terrible idea, but we hit it a bit early. If only we had less speed at this point.
Tyranitar sets the Dragon Dance. That's going to outspeed Incineroar, and it'll probably go for a Stone Edge unless Olivia heals it. If it does, that probably will take Incineroar out unless it misses.
Incineroars are not particularly fast at the moment.
And down goes our cat.
It's okay, you'll do better next time.
Someone give me a copy pasta or a tongue twister or something to do.
Go onto the TV Tropes TPP meme page.
I want to see what the chat has to say.
Anyway, mine's probably a Sydney accent, probably. With a slight hint of country. In comes the duck. Come on, folks. Any copy pasta? Any riddles? Anything?
Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather.
Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather,
red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow. Dang it. Oh, and our Lunala.
Anyway, we took down Olivia.
really lovely, both you and your Pokemon. We get another 15,000 Poké-Yen for winning, which is a little more than twice the amount that we would lose for losing, so we are steadily making a lot of money off of the Elite Four.
Hello, I'm back.
Shinko...
Marry me, minor cause, you hot and sexy human being.
This is a coffee pasta. There are many like it, but I just made this coffee pasta. Good for
How
you.
much wood could woodchuck chuck if woodchuck could chuck wood?
She sells seashells by the seashell. So, sure. I stuffed it up. Great at that.
Nice.
I saw Sally sitting in the shoe shine shop. Where she sits, she shines. Where she shines, she sits.
Nice.
Peter Pan picked a pack
Unironic.
of pickled peppers. A pack of pickled peppers Peter Pan picked. If Peter Pan picked a pack of pickled peppers, where's a pack of pickled peppers Peter Pan picked?
Alright.
Haven't heard that one before.
Alright.
I ship Snow Warning X Faithful Force OTP.
Let's do this!
Everyone in the chat, please spam Snow Warning X Faithful Force OTP with the heart emoticon.
Fox, socks, box, knocks. Knocks in box, fox in socks. Knocks on fox in socks in box. Socks on knocks and knocks in box. Fox in socks on knocks on... fox in socks on box on knocks. Chicks with bricks come, chicks with blocks come. Chicks with bricks and blocks and clocks come. Look sir, Mr. Knox, sir. Let's do tricks with bricks and blocks, sir. Let's do tricks with chicks and clocks, sir. First I'll make a quick trick brick stack. Then I'll make a quick trick block stack. You can make a quick trick chick stack. You can make a quick trick clock stack. And here's a new trick, Mr. Knox. Socks on chicks and chicks on fox. Fox on clocks on bricks and blocks. Bricks and blocks on knocks on box. Now we come to ticks and tocks, sir. Try to say this, Mr. Knox, sir. Clocks on fox ticks, clocks on knocks talk. Six sick bricks tick. Six sick chicks talk. Please, sir, I don't like this trick, sir. My tongue isn't quick or slick, sir. I get all those ticks and clocks, sir, mixed up with all those chicks and talks, sir. I can't do it, Mr. Fox, sir. I'm so sorry, Mr. Knox, sir. Here's an easy game to play. Here's an easy thing to say. New socks, two socks, who socks, Sue socks. Who sews who socks? Sue sews shoe socks. Who sees whose new socks, sir? You see Sue sew Sue's new socks, sir. That's not easy, Mr. Fox, sir. Who comes crow comes? Slow Joe Crow comes. Who sews crow's clothes? Sue sews crow's clothes. Slow Joe Crow sews whose clothes? Sue's clothes. Sue shows socks of fox in socks now. Slow Joe Crow sews knocks in box now. Sue sews rose on Slow Joe Crow's clothes. Fox sews hose on Slow Joe Crow's nose. Hose goes, rose grows. Nose hose goes some. Crow's rose grows some. Mr. Fox, I hate this game, sir. This game makes my tongue quite lame, sir. Mr. Knox, sir, what a shame, sir. We'll find something new to do now. Here's lots of new blue goo now. New blue goo. Gooey, blue goo. New goo, gluey.
Gooey,
chewy, chewy. That's what the Goo Goose is doing. Do you choose to chew, sir? If so, you, sir, choose to chew, sir. With the Goo Goose, chew, sir. Do, sir. That'll be enough for now.
That was interesting.
That was very impressive.
So now we are versing Acerola.
Right in time.
Sent out the Golurk against our... I think we have our... what you call him? I forgot the Lunala.
We start off with a green dice beam. A weird third eye appears on Lunala's forehead. And will it one-hit KO? Yes! Golurk goes down.
In order to make the dual commentary as streamer wishes, I shall duck out now and leave it to Duplex and Shinko. Thank you for having me.
No problem, you were great.
Thanks, Lonely Sal, you were really great.
So now it is Delmise versus our Nebby, and we go for the Moonbeam.
We take Delmise out in one hit as well, not giving it a chance to use its powerful Phantom Force on us.
He was able to one-hit KO, just like our last Pokemon match we just fainted. So that seems to be a good start for now. But now Drifloon's coming out.
The problem with Drifloon is it might use two different strategies, and chat's not really sure which one. They try to use Cosmic Power if it goes for Sucker Punch, so that Sucker Punch won't hit and will have an increased defense. But it's been alternating between the two strategies, and we're not really sure what it's going to do.
They go for a Moonblast Beam nonetheless, and it one-hit KOs with Drifloon.
Rip.
Next comes out the Frostless. I remember last time we had some issues with this one, so let's hope this time we won't.
Focus Sash, that's definitely going to be trouble. Though I doubt it can one-hit KO Nebby since Shadow Shield.
Since Frosted is faster than our Nebby, goes for a Shadow Ball, which brings us down. However, even though it was super effective, it was still in the green.
Let's see if Acerola tries to steal Frostlass. If she does, then she'll be throwing.
It was another one-hit KO, except the Focus Sash kept Frostless barely intact.
Ah, yes, that's all with a Shadow Ball. And it appears that Streamer is lowering the volume of the stream's music slightly so that our voices can be heard a bit more. Let's see if that has the desired effect.
Meanwhile, on the stream, Frostless has KO'd our Nebby, and we have now bringing in Staraptor.
AKA Staravia Female LB. I think Frostless is actually faster, which is pretty impressive, seeing as it's 15 levels lower, and Staraptor isn't exactly a slow Pokemon.
Here comes the inevitable full restore, since the Focus Sash has kept Frostless alive, and now we have gone and doing Brave Bird. Let's see if that will bring it down again.
Bible Thump so brave, 7. Oh, and it's a crit.
It was a crit. Congratulations. Frostless is down with a little bit of trouble, but not as much as last run.
Adarash, your laptop microphone should work. I'm just using my laptop right now, and it works fine.
We are attempting to switch, but it really depends. We might be switching, but we might not be.
Our only Pokemon still unfainted are our 3 birds. Toucanon, Staraptor, and Swanna. The Toucan, the Raptor, and the Swan. Well,
out comes Gengar with his air balloon. The air in the Colosseum is getting intense.
both trainers are carefully planning their next move.
Gengar uses a Sludge Wave. It may poison the Staraptor, but it did not. However, it's used Brave Bird on such a low HP. You have done great
Bible
service to our country.
7.
Thank you, Staraptor, for being such a brave bird.
It's now up to the rest of our team to finish the fight against Acerola's team. Will we send in the Swan or the Toucan? Looks like we're going for the Swan, aka the Duckle. Which
Out
is probably
comes
the
the
right
pile of
choice.
sand.
Acerola is probably going to use her Ghost-type Z move, and I'm guessing that'll prompt a lot of what faces from the chat.
Out comes Hurricane, which halves Palisand's HP.
Oh wow, I was not expecting that. Usually the AI tries to use the Z move as soon as it can.
For now, we are going at a good pace, with only one last Pokemon in Acerolla's team and 2 Pokemon in our team. One last Hurricane
lands, but Palisand clutches and manages to unleash its Z move. What face?
The never-ending nightmare.
Swanna gets trapped underneath a lot of the purple vine things, and an explosion happens or something. I've never really been sure what exactly that Z move is. It's all up to Toucannon, but fortunately Palisand has almost no health left. Just make sure chat uses the right move.
So, and comes the Toucan next. Let's hope that the Toucan can indeed use at least a little bit of an attack to feint the Sandcastle.
The Toucan has arrived.
We go for a drill peck, which hits. Palisand
Nailed
is
by a
down.
drill peck.
And
the Toucan levels up to level 90 to level 84.
Red team has won.
Aren't we the blue team though?
Oh, Acerolla's the blue team because she kept winning against us.
I'm speechless. You've done me in. Chat, any day now. There we go.
You received 15,000 Pokeyen for winning.
Yeah, Faith is right. I do wish it was 94. I love the Toucan. I really wish it was the highest level in our party like it used to be. But somebody moved it to the front, and it kept fainting while the rest of the party gained experience.
Well, there we have it. We've now defeated more than one person in this run.
Yeah, that's better than we've been doing in the past 3 runs. All of them we beat Olivia and then wiped out to Acerola. So let's see if chat decides to go for Kahili or Hala.
Now, while we are waiting to get to the next run, I have figured out that let's continue to what Lumisaur was doing before with all the word things. So for me, I have been practicing this kind of sit-down kind of comedy called Rakugo. And I will now talk about a story which I've learnt through my practices about a man with a very long name.
Story time!
Yes, so this man, I could say he was a high school student. His name was Jugemi Goku no Surikiri Kaijari Sugyo no Sugyo Matsu Unrai Matsu Furai Matsu Kunere Tokoro ni Sumu Tokoro Yabura Koji no Bura Koji Papa no Shuringan no Gurinda no Pompokopi no Pompokona no Shokume no Chosuke. Yeah, that was his name. And
okay.
one day he needed to go to school, so his neighbor came along and decided, okay, the neighbor came along to try and pick him up at school, so he went, oh, hi, Jukime Goku Surikiri Kaijari Sugyo Sugyo Matsu Unrai Matsu Furai Matsu Kunere Tokoro no Sumu Tokoro Yabura Koji Bura Koji Papa Shurigan Guringa Gurinda Pompokopi no Pompokona no Shokume no Chosuke. It's time for school. So
Chat seems to be enjoying your story very, very much.
Hopefully.
I'm seeing lots of minglies
I'm a
and
weeb,
what
yeah.
faces.
So, what happened then was his mum came out and said to the neighbor, oh, sorry, but Jugimi Goku Surikiri Kaijari Sugyo Sugyo Matsu Unrai Matsu Furai Matsu Kunere Tokoro no Sumu Tokoro Yabura Koji Bura Koji Papa Shurigan Gurinda Pompokopi no Pompokona no Shokume no Chosuke is still asleep. So, I should wake him up. And then, well, actually, we're going to the next guy. We're going to Hulu, so I should keep it at that for now, to be continued with the story. But you get the idea, I guess, so.
Old Hala is here to make you holla.
Oh, man.
We'll see how much of his team Chad is able to take out with just Toucannon. Typically, we're able to take out Hirayama and maybe Primate, but not everything. His team's pretty fast and powerful, even though they're weak to our flying types.
So now we are versing Elite Four Hulu.
Yeah, it's Hulu. It's Hulu, everybody. Just, it's official.
Because he watches Hulu.
Bum 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 bum.
Well, this is going to be an intense fight.
If we could get
Sends
past
out-
Primate, we'd probably have a decent chance of winning. None of the rest of the team is that fast, and most of them would be taken out by one drill peck.
So it's now Hariyama versus our Toucan.
We don't use Beak Blast, so we don't take the opportunity to burn the Hariyama and use his Fake Out, but that's okay because we should be able to take it out with Drill Peck anyway.
We go Drill Pick, which definitely does, and KOs the Hariyama.
Here comes Primate, our greatest challenge. Let's see if we're able to survive its Stone Edge, or if it misses. Stone Edge doesn't miss. Will Two Cannons survive? Yes, it barely clutches. And a Drill Peck is going to take Primate out pretty quickly.
It does take it down. Let's hope that our Toucan can continue with this streak of one-hit KOing our opponents.
Kinkelder's probably going to use Mach Punch, and that'll end our streak pretty quickly. Rip.
There's the Match Punch.
Lesbian Bird.
We black out once again.
Excuse me for a moment while I update the .org with that.
Radio, and I will continue with my story. So, while we are going back to the Pokemon League, I will now continue. So, we now have Jugumi, Goku no Surigiri, Kaiju no Suguro, Sugo, Masu Uno, Masu Furu, Masu Kuno, Tokoro no Sumutokoro, Yabuto Koshi, and Budokoji, Papa, Shinigami, Shinigami, and Gunintai, Punkopi, and Pompona, and Shokuman, Shosuke. His mum is going up to his room now to wake him up. So let's see what's going to happen. So his mum comes in and says, "Oh, Goku Surigiri, Kaiju no Sugo, Sugo, Masu Uno, Masu Furu, Masu Kuno, Tokoro no Sumutokoro, Yabuto Koshi, Budokoji, Papa, Shinigami, Shinigami, and Gunintai, and Shosuke. Please wake up!" He's not budging though. So what does the mum do? Oh, come on, please wake up, come on, and then ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, the school bell was ringing. The reason why, his name was so long, school had already finished for the day. The end.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Well,
thanks, that was a story.
Yeah. I guess I can tell a joke. Why did Susie fall off the swing? Because she broke
Why?
both of her arms.
Ha ha ha.
But, it's so funny.
Well, I have another story, but it's more of a less of a impressive one, so I'll probably... It depends, does chat really wants me to make another story or not?
Some kind of fan fiction, but I'm guessing based on the one-hand emoticon that we might not want to read it. Can anyone send us the Curious Doge Bex fanfic?
Yeah, that'd be good, Ben. I'm fine with that.
Okay, if it's NSFW, we probably shouldn't read it out loud. We'll see what it is.
Really depends if it's not safe for work or not.
We could, like, skip over those parts, though that might not leave us with much of the fanfic to read. Oh god. I guess the chat, knows what it is.
Oh, but saying they want one more story. I see how it is. Well, this one is a lot different, and I actually haven't memorized it, so I might make the story a bit abridged. Because the Jiguna one, I memorized it, but the second one, not so much. But I think I can make a good enough story for it. I don't know. Really depends. But I'll try. So, one day, a man came in and was going to his grandfather's house. And what happened was that when he came in, he said hello to the grandfather, and the grandfather said hello back and all that, and the grandfather was asking how was his grandson doing, and his grandfather was asking how well was he doing with all his jobs. Are you still unemployed? He said, and his grandson replied, no, I'm trying my best, but what's happening, I just can't seem to get a job. So his grandfather says, well, oh, it seems on the chat everyone's talking about how everyone's liking the commentary. Thank you, I guess.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
So anyway, what happened was his grandfather was asking his grandson, what kind of job do you think you'll get if you wanted a real job? Because it seems that, from what I've seen, that you've kept talking to me about before, is that you seem to be denying all these jobs because they're not up to your standard. What's all that about? So his I'm getting a bit of lag right now, sorry about that. Alright, here. So his grandson replied, okay, well, for a job, I've got some sets of regulations for a job which I really want. I don't really like getting waking up early in the morning. I'm getting some issues of internet right now, so...
Oh.
I think my voice is breaking up.
Yeah, there's little indications that you're, yeah. Shenko?
I think it's cleared up by now. I think it's cleared up.
Okay.
Hopefully I'll continue. Alright then.
Kappa Ross.
So what happened was that his grandson said, well, I don't really like getting up early in the morning for my job. I really just want to wake up at around and start at around 10 AM. I also... Another thing that I want is that I don't really enjoy it when my job, like, have to go for so long in my job. Like, I wish it could just end at, like, 4. Another thing that I want is just, I want to have a job where I could, you know, just hang around and not really have to do anything. Just something where I just don't have to put much effort in. And I also want to have some sort of job where I get paid at least $100 per hour. And his grandfather replies, is there even such a job? Well, and then his grandfather had an idea. Oh, yes, there is. I know this guy who is looking and who has a job that fills exactly those requirements. So I will now I'll give you some details so you can talk to him. So his grandfather gave his grandson some of those details, and his grandson said, thank you very much, grandfather. I'll see if this job will be good for me. So the next day, he decides to go to this place, and he realizes, oh, is this sure this is the right place for a job? It's a zoo. What can I do in a zoo? Now, he goes to the office in the zoo, and in there, they're talking all about how there's the need for somebody to be working for them. So he comes in saying, hi, I'm here for the job. And then the manager comes out. And the manager says, oh, are you here for the job? Oh yes, we've been looking for some of us just like you. And I will now talk to you about the job. And okay, seems like we're going to be versing Olivia again, so I will leave it at that for now until after this battle. To be continued. So now we're versing Olivia.
Answers. Are we going to use Scald like a bunch of tryhards? And we use Rain Dance, but not the Z version, so that's okay. It only leaves us slower than Lycanroc or Tyranitar after a Dragon Dance. Eagles takes advantage of our opportunity to use Earthquake, which doesn't deal that much damage to us. We use Scald, and that should take out Eagles pretty nicely. Shinko, I think you might be breaking up again.
Yeah, I am, I think. I'll try and see if I can just fix up my internet.
Chat's being pretty indecisive about what they want to do. And our Staraptor, aka Staravia, goes up a level to level 88. She is now tied with our Swanna for highest level in the party once again. Ow! Hey, anyone remember the Ow emote from Tohumon? That was pretty funny. As predicted, we are still slower than Lycanroc, and it takes the opportunity to use Earthquake. And then we use Sleep Talk for some reason. Another Earthquake. Alright, Lycanroc's finally gonna go down thanks to this Scald, but it's dealt quite a lot of damage to our Seismitoad. So this isn't exactly an optimal run. And the rain stops right on cue. Oh, sorry everyone, momentary delay. We've sent in Lunala against Probopass. Our Seismitoad is still unfainted, but we decided to switch for some reason. We'll see how this goes.
I'm back. I've just fixed it by moving to better connection. So, we've got Lunala doing a moon move and against our Tyranitar. Not our Tyranitar, but Olivia's Tyranitar. A Crunch goes ahead and faints our Lunala. Meanwhile, Moondance has now run out.